And yes, ladies and gentlemen, tanks of console universe, welcome back to the channel. Rolling out is what we're going to do, and we are doing it in this little tank. Another version of the T-34 This one is dubbed a heavy metal heroes version, which basically means it's a premium tank with a skin, so you have to pay some more gold, some more money to Wargaming to get this tank sorted. All kidding aside about prices and stuff, it will cost you about 25 euros if you buy it from the PlayStation store. I play on PlayStation. I think that's a decent price for a tank. It's not really brilliant, but good enough. What's also good, I think, about the tank itself is the fact that this camouflage scheme looks pretty good. Natural, I would say, historically accurate. You have enriching beams at the back, you have added armor in the forms of tracks to the left and the right hand side of the turret. They don't add anything in terms of armor, to be honest. I don't think even spaced armor, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Then again, spaced armor that's more effective against heat than your tier 6 tanks, so I don't think you will face a lot of tanks shooting heat at you. And speaking of armor, this tank does have a bit of added frontal armor compared to the regular T-34 medium, and compared to the other premium tanks which are available in the store, the T-34 and the Rudy. There's some few other bits which are well, of note, of interest. We're going to take a look at that at the end of this game, where we do a comparison in terms of stats between the T-34 the T-34 heavy metal hero and the Rudy. We're slowly working our way towards the cap. And the interesting thing about this game is actually the fact that the cap isn't running quite as quick as I think it was. During the game it seemed like we were losing on cap badly, and this was the moment where I decided to go in and think, okay, I really have to help. And it was actually only now, during watching the replay, that I was thinking, okay, I really needed to have gone into the cap area. We're going to win this one anyway. I'll get killed, which I usually do on console from time to time. Still figuring out lines of sight, controls, etc. But I was kind of convinced during the game, stupidly enough, that the cap was running pretty high. It wasn't, as you can see. I could have stayed on that middle area easily. But yeah, I decided to commit anyway, and this tank is a tank that well, can commit to charging in pretty effectively. You have some added frontal armor, like I said. We're going to take a look at that in a minute or so. You have added rate of fire. We're going to take a look at that in a minute as well. So you have pretty good DPM for a tier 6 medium, I think. And yeah, I wouldn't want to say that this is a brawling, charging in tank. But it works well enough. We have 3 kills at the moment. Going to shoot this T-34 the regular one. Going to shoot him again, and then we get killed. Kaboom! There we go. So, quick look at the statistics then. Starting first with the T-34 That one has obviously an 88mm gun. And the whole 45, 45 and 40 in terms of armor. You can see the turret there as well. And the damage is 220, which is a bit higher than the T-34 In terms of DPM, you get to just shy of 2100 a minute, damage per minute. But yeah, the Rudy, for example, that one has pretty much the same armor profile, except for the fact that the 88 version of has 62 at the back of the turret. But your rate of fire is better, aim time just a bit better, dispersion just a bit better, and you have no crew bonus as well. So that's something to take into account as well. If you want a crew trainer, you'd better off buying the T-34 and I think that one can double as a dual nation crew trainer as well. But this tank, the T-34 I think that makes the Rudy obsolete by now, because you have better hull armor, you have a better rate of fire, and all the other stats are basically the same. And GG to you, KV2. I don't know what you're doing here. Why aren't you going around actually shooting that T1? Why? Dude, why? Did you want him to get off the cap? You should have just rolled in and, well, then kill the tank. Scrubby maneuvering around. He does pay the price for it actually, he almost gets killed. Well, that isn't behavior that should be done in the game. But yeah, like I said, I think the T-34 85M HMH Heavy Metal Hero, I think it's a good premium tank to start off the game if you want to. You have a good DPM, just a bit lower than the T-34 88, but almost near 2100 damage per minute. Pet numbers, you have to switch to APCR obviously if you are going into tier 8 battles, which you will face in this tank, but it's a good tank, it's a nice tank to drive. This is a first class medal on this game at 1800 damage. And the next game I'm going to show you is my, and I'm pretty chuffed with it, first ever Radley Walters medal on console. It's from a stream, so I'll shut up now because otherwise I'll keep talking while I'm talking on the stream, and that doesn't really make things any more clear. But I do hope you enjoy this review. You can take a look at the unditching beam just a bit better, as you can see here. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers and happy tanking.
T-150 turned his turret towards the back and is now just doing nothing.
A turret turner. Yeah, special.
Turret nothing.
Oh, turret nothing.
Turret. A turret. A turd.
Turd.
It's a turd. Ooh. It's a turd. He's still not doing anything. Oh, we already have one on cap. Lol. Why?
Reasons.
You.
Trying to sit 3 minutes on the cap.
Yeah. Because we can.
Yeah. Down, slide. Right. Let's see what's happened.
Yeah, there's one around the cap area. Tanks over there? No.
They will come over here.
Right.
Beams, skills. Need to push up a bit. Forgot their RT. Stay where you are, RT.
Shoot at 58.
Bye, RT. Nah, just shot the RT. See anything else yet?
Yeah, I have a few targets available for you.
Good. Shoot them.
I got a nice little nashorn. Hello. Tracked him.
I'll sneak up on their backs now. I don't get shot by a SU. Oops. You missed me. Trying to be sneaky now. 31D. Don't know if you see him, but hey ho, I'm shooting him now. Ah, fire, why? I don't have a exposure. Ah,
No.
crap. Yeah, I know, but I like my 2 repair packs though. Evening, Andy. 5-5 in the end. Good. That's a good training then. Oh, Martin is on a roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Carefully down, roll.
Oh
Oh,
my god. Fuck wheels.
could be a nice scrub. It might be. Come on, reload, reload.
Good.
Got a Top Gun
There
now.
we are. Yeah.
Attack! Don't gap, don't gap! Get off the fucking gap!
They're not going to leave the gap, I tell you that. So you're close to them now. Yeah. Farm some damage at least. Policy is. Nice, 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 nice. Nice.
Get off the gap! Get off the gap! I can get A!
Oh, it's an OI. It's an OI. Oh, someone left the gap. You got 20 more seconds. You got him on the side. Ooh. Ah. Very nice.
It's 8 kills, is it a Radley? I think it is.
I don't know actually. I think so.
Ah, fuck this, it's a fucking first class.
First class?
Yeah, but it's because it's
you gotta be
because
kidding
we're
me.
top tier. It's my first
Come
Radley.
on, but-
Yeehaw!
Congrats on that one.
Thank you.
I
Steel
really
wall as
thought you were
well.
going to master it. Oh yeah, Radley. I can see
Yeah,
it now.
Radley.
What's the medal next to it?
Dude,
Top one and
that's
steel wall. Yeah.
1900 base XP doesn't get you an ace at tier 6. Yeehaw! Nice!
That was a good one. I will save it.